The green building movement is changing the way buildings are constructed. This movement started in the 1970s as people began to see that modern life was destroying the environment we all share. Natural resources were being destroyed, energy and water consumption was rising, and so was pollution of all kinds. This environmental destruction has continued, and one important factor has been the way that buildings are constructed. In fact, energy use in buildings represent about 32% of all energy use in the United States. In the early years, green builders were a small minority, and their goals of reducing the environmental impact of buildings were considered unrealistic. Now, however, the green building movement is growing as builders have been able to take advantage of new technology and as the costs of this technology have gone down. Environmental building methods are now practical enough to save money for builders and for building owners, even as they reduce damage to the environment. First, green builders try to make use of recycled materials as much as possible. In fact, vast amounts of materials such as steel, cement, and wood are used in construction. Now, there are companies that specialize in gathering old materials, processing them, and selling them to builders for new buildings. States and cities are encouraging these companies as the reuse of materials also mean less waste in dumps. For larger builders or individual homeowners, it is possible to find everything from steel and cement to doors, windows, sinks, taps, bricks, and hardware. Another way that builders can reduce environmental impact is to reduce the energy requirements of a building. This can be done in several ways. One is to provide an alternative, non-polluting source of energy. The first alternative energy source to be developed was solar power. With solar panels, these panels are wide, flat sheets of a special material. It is possible to produce electricity from the rays of the sun. Builders can install solar panels on the roofs of buildings and connect them to cooling or lighting systems. Once the panels are installed, they provide energy at no cost and with no pollution. Another non-polluting solution for reducing energy use is a technology known as geothermal heating. To obtain geothermal heat, builders place special pipes below ground where temperatures remain constant all year. In the winter, the Earth's natural heat can be collected in these pipes and then transferred into the building's heating system. In the summer, heat in the building can be collected and sent to the pipes underground. A different kind of solution to the energy problem is for builders to reduce the amount of energy required in a building. For example, it is possible to cut electricity use noticeably just by improving natural lighting and installing low-energy light bulbs. To reduce the amount of fuel that is needed for heating or cooling, builders can also add insulation to the walls so that the building stays warmer in winter and cooler in summer. They can also consider the position of the building to take advantage of natural heating and cooling effects of the sun, the wind, and other buildings nearby. Furthermore, builders can plant trees that help reduce energy use by providing shade in sunny weather and protection from cold wind. One of the best examples of advanced green building design is in the United States, which is called Genism Center of Cambridge in Massachusetts. In 2000, the Genism company decided to build the most environmentally responsible office building ever made in America. Every aspect of the design and building had to take into account two things. The first thing, the need for a safe and pleasant workplace for employees, and the need to lessen the negative environmental impact. These pictures show green buildings, buildings covered with plants. The whole building is covered in plants. These are the solar panels that absorb the energy from the sun. These pictures show geothermal heating system. You can see pipes underground, water pipes, including hot water or cold water, and water transfer, cooling or heating into the house.